How's it going, everyone? It is January 22nd, and we're going to be going into the S&P 500 here. So if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. I try to put out daily videos to maybe help you guys get some different insights into things that you don't normally look at while looking at charts. So if you have not already, please do subscribe. I do greatly appreciate it. And we're going to get into the S&P. As I've said before, V-shaped recovery, huge bounce. This was the end of the world, and now we're going back all the way to all-time highs. This is the kind of mentality that I see people are having now. All this is, everyone, is just a lower high in the longer term, right? So if we go to the weekly time frame, this is just a lower high. And look, we're getting close to that weekly middle Bollinger Band, which has acted as resistance many times before. I would not be surprised if we top out soon on the weekly time frame, just to form another lower high and continue down. We are in a weekly downtrend, so until that weekly trend is broken, I am going to be bearish on the S&P. So, we've gone straight up. When are we going to consolidate? Well, today we obviously had a red day, but in my humble opinion, when daily consolidation is due, it's when we lose the hourly uptrend. So here we saw, a little dip. Yes, we did lose that hourly uptrend, but bulls bought that absolutely the next day, and we're on to higher highs. Continue going sideways, gets really tight, continue up. Today, obviously, some downside, but we'll see if we can round out and continue up. Red flag, in my opinion, is if we drop below 259.96. And obviously, continuation would mean going above 266.98, pretty much 267. So, in my opinion, we are going to top out soon. That's just my opinion. And if we look at the 4-hour time frame, so that's why I'm being cautious, being very cautious. There's that nice consolidation, up, up, up. This could just be more consolidation. We're going to just have to see if bulls buy the dip. The next daily resistance is all the way up here at 280. So we do have a ways to go. And, I wouldn't put anything past the bulls. If we get news about the China trade deals being in our favor, then we could absolutely see the S&P run. But as of now, this is what I'm seeing. And, just be cautious. This is just a big bounce. And until we lose the, at least hourly uptrend, then bulls do have control. But, be cautious. Keep an eye out for that level and see if we can hold it. Let's go to Apple. And we'll go to the daily time frame. So I did say I got interested in Apple, and we did, because I was looking to get over this last lower high. And of course we did boom, boom, form that higher low, higher high. And now we're coming back down a little bit. We did seem to close above the middle Bollinger Band for a few days, and today we closed almost right on it. This is good in my opinion. We absolutely could see some more selling off, but the reason it's good is because we broke a key lower high in the daily time frame. Now, obviously, we have to form a higher low above 142. That is a good amount of room to work with. But ultimately, if we do go down past 142, I would not be in any Apple position, because that is just going to be a continuation of the daily downtrend. Yes, we did break a key level of resistance, but we have to keep on forming higher highs and higher lows. So if we do not continue to higher highs and we fail to establish a higher low compared to that 142 level, then that negates the daily trend change. Excuse me. So, something to keep an eye out on Apple. I would get interested if we do form that higher low. And looking at the hourly time frame, looks like we are going to be in an hourly downtrend. So, once this hourly trend changes to an uptrend again, we will know the bottom is in. Alright, let's do AMZN. Go to the daily. And we're consolidating. Big red day today, minus 3.77%. And I said it before, I thought we were getting toppy in AMZN. This obviously was a big level of resistance. we didn't quite get there. One thing to note, this was some nice daily consolidation. Then we saw a little, like barely continuation, and now we're shooting back down. So I'd be careful. This level here of 1595.15, that has to hold. If we go past that, I think we're due for some daily consolidation, and I don't think it's going to be good. And here's that level that we have to hold once again. So, I mean, bulls could be buying this. We are hourly oversold. See a little bit hourly oversold right there. So bulls could buy that dip. We could keep on going up. But if we don't see that and we pass that that level that I just pointed out right down here, then I would be cautious and look for daily consolidation. Netflix. Okay, so we haven't covered these since I believe Thursday. So I did say last time I covered it, I mean, that's a huge run on Netflix. They just knocked it out of the park. They need daily consolidation. If they are going to keep on going up, they have to take a breath. They have to take a breather before they can go up again. So this is completely normal. We were overbought on the daily time frame. And I guarantee you, if we look at the hourly time frame, once that hourly uptrend was lost, yep. So technically, okay, so I would say that would be the hourly higher low, right? So we have the uptrends are hourly higher highs and higher lows, right? So higher high, higher low, higher high. I would say the higher low, in retrospect to this low down here, would be over here. But bulls did not buy that dip, and we failed, and we broke right through it today and just saw selling all day. So we are hourly oversold on Netflix as well. Could just be a short-term bounce, though. I would look for that hourly trend to change back to bullish, and then we will know that the daily consolidation is done. So right now, bears are in full control. Yes, we are hourly oversold, but until that trend does change, I would not be looking to enter positions into Netflix. So, USOIL, I did make a trade today on oil, and I'll go into that daily. So one thing to kind of note, I did watch Dan's video, and he pointed out oil, I believe it was yesterday, and it was a really good point. I was looking at this key level, that 53.24 to break, which it did, but he was looking all the way up here. And it's important because he said if that level fails to break, then it's not going to be as strong, which is interesting because it did not break. So let's go into the weekly time frame view. So that level is right here of 54.54, and we just touched 54.30, so we're just shy. But this could just be a little bit of consolidation before a nice big bounce. I do think we're going to get a nice bounce on the daily time frame. So, I wouldn't mind some more sideways action to consolidate before we can get some more strength and really push through that key level. So that is something to watch, and I would be cautious right now. I did enter a position. I'll show that position in a second. Just jumping to the 4-hour time frame. So here's the run-up of the 4-hour. Technically, it's hard to say. Boom, boom. I'd be cautious. I wouldn't count this as a higher... That's tough. Yeah, I don't know if I would count that as a 4-hour higher low. We have to form a low above 50.96. Above this level, right? So if that forms a new higher low compared to this low, that's okay. We would have to continue up though and really push through that level of 54 right up here. That's where we got to push through. So I'll show my UWT, very small position in the retirement account, and I'll go to the 5-minute time frame. I literally almost hit the bottom, which never happens, but I think it was 12.55 or 12.60. So almost the lowest point of the day I bought in. Again, very small position, so nothing too crazy, but we're up at 13.24 now, so, it is what it is. But, it's a small position, so I'm willing to let it ride a little bit, see if we can get some bounce going. But, yeah, that's my oil position. Now, gold. Look at gold on the daily. And, yep. looks like a daily bear break out of that nice tightening range that we were watching. So last time I did gold, we were right here, and we did not break out of this tightening range. Looks like we broke bearish today, a little bit of buying. But, I mean, that's a bear break, so we'll see if we continue to see lower highs and lower lows, or if the bulls just completely buy this dip up, and then we're back in this sideways range. And then, I mean, really the ultimate level is 1298.54 in the daily time frame. That's the level to beat. That's the top of this candlestick. But I would be cautious right now because we did have a bear break. So, and that's pretty much it, guys. I'm staying cautious at these levels. I need to protect my accounts. You know, now's not the time to be making the most aggressive trades, in my opinion. So if we go to the weekly with SPY, you know, it's all that was is just a V-shaped recovery, and we're kind of near resistance right now with that middle Bollinger Band. So just stay cautious out there, make smart trades, always have a game plan, and do not be afraid to sell if trades do not go according to plan. So that's it. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll tune in tomorrow.